I'm talking about dogs in mourning today. It's just helping pets cope with loss. So, a dog that experiences any kind of major change, such as the introduction of a new child or moving to a new home, can show signs of depression. When an extremely socially bonded dog loses a member of the family, whether it's another dog in the house or his human companion, the physical signs of depression can show. When it comes to signs and symptoms, no two dogs are alike, especially when it comes to the responses to death and loss. Some of the symptoms they can show are physical sadness, negative behavior. Some dogs show no signs at all. There's also loss of appetite, lower water intake, sluggish response to humans and other pets, loss of interest in play or other favorite activities, and some become really clingy. Symptoms can gradually increase over weeks or even months. And if you notice any symptoms, you should take your dog to the vet to rule out other potential physical illnesses instead. So, the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals conducted a companion animal mourning project in 1996. They found that 36% of dogs ate less than usual after the death of another canine companion. 11% stopped eating completely. About 63% of dogs vocalized more than normal, or they became quieter.
She was just showing you what a dog in mourning sounds like.
More than half of the surviving pets became more affectionate and clingy with their owners, and overall 60% of dogs exhibited 4 or more behavioral changes. These are my dogs. This is Bentley, this is Callie. We had to put Callie down about a year ago, so Bentley went through all of this.
So you saw it firsthand.
Yeah. So how do you help? There are different things you can do to help your animal. You need to maintain a normal routine, so keep them eating at the same time, walking at the same time, whatever you normally do. You can also add more playtime, attention, and affection. You want to try to take their minds off of the loss of their friend by doing things they enjoy, like you can also do car rides or walks. You also don't want to reinforce bad behavior, so if your dog is doing something you don't like acting sad or being more vocal, don't reward it with attention, because it just reinforces that behavior. You also have to remember that dogs are sensitive to human body language and tone, so if you're sad, your dog's going to be sad along with you. And then recovery can take anywhere between 2 weeks to 6 months or even longer. While extremely long periods of grieving aren't normal in dogs, showing patience and understanding can help. And the saying that time heals all wounds is true, so you just have to wait and see. And then some things before a dog passes away. If you have 2 dogs and one is very sick and you know it's about its time to die, it may help for the healthier dog to be present during euthanasia or to see the dog's deceased body, because it just kind of gives it closure and helps your dogs understand the process better.
Well, I mean, where's that recommendation coming from? I mean, that's interesting.
I saw every website I looked at.
Really? Is that a pretty common recommendation?
I've noticed it in horses, but I've never noticed it in dogs.
So what you're saying is if you have 2 dogs and one's like older, let's say, and he's getting euthanized, you bring the other one along? Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, that's an interesting concept. Yeah.
And then when you should add a new dog, or if you should even get another dog. You need to consider that older dogs don't really like change in their environment. And then some dogs will adjust to being on their own. They don't need a constant companion. And you should wait until both you and your dog have adjusted to the loss, so you don't want to add more stress. So don't go out and get another dog right away. That's about it.
Okay. Questions? There's one right over there.
There's some people that get like a dog before they, like the other dog passes. Is that beneficial or not?
It might be beneficial for you, because then there's no gap.
It can help because, like, my stepmother, she had child mix that she had for years, and he was in really bad shape. And they got a puppy when he was younger because they knew Sammy was getting worse. So they had the puppy around to kind of learn from Sammy, but Sammy, he was way older, and the puppy kind of irritated him a little bit. But Moses later took on his traits, like going outside, making marks at the door to come in, and he took on Sammy's traits. Cause it's good to teach with puppies, so.
But I feel like too, it also keeps your geriatric animals more active too.
You're saying if you get another dog?
Yeah,
Like when they're getting older, it helps them keep them moving, because
Okay.
I know if you had just had one dog household and you have a geriatric dog, they don't wanna necessarily move all the time, but if
So
you
it might
have
be
a
a
puppy
stimulus.
wanting,
Yeah.
wanting to play with that geriatric dog, then it's getting them more moving
You gotta make a
and stuff
puppy.
like that. I've seen that be beneficial for people.
Right, I can see that on a case-by-case basis. I can see
Yeah.
it not good either, an old dog.
It probably depends on their temperament too.
Yeah, because a puppy can want to play too much.
Too much, yes, exactly.
Because I've seen that too. Other questions or comments? Yeah, I mean, this whole thing about pet grieving and loss, like, I can't remember, guess I was telling another class the other day, funeral homes now are having pet services, pet
Yeah.
crematory. It's like, it's kind of interesting, like, when I was your age, that would have been unheard of. It might have even been scandalous if, you could take your pet and have it cremated at a funeral home.
There's even actual specific companies now, like Purdue uses Pet Rest, and it's a whole company that literally just focuses on pet cremation
Yeah.
and, urns and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now, this weekend, remember the Great Indie Pet Expo? Here's one thing I saw there last year. If you cremate your dog, and you want part of it with you always, there was this company that made some blow-in glass
Yep.
glass paperweights, whatever, and in there were ashes from your dog.
They do it for humans also.
Do they really? Yeah.
You
Yes,
can,
artful ashes or something like that.
You
Yeah.
can
have
make
the
pottery
ashes
with the
and it'll be
animals there
compressed
too.
in the synthetic.
I mean, I just thought that was kind of neat. They had the dog's name on this glass, maybe I wouldn't say paperweight, but it was some ornamental
Blown
thing.
glass type
Yeah,
thing,
glass.
Now they're getting into making things into diamonds.
Yeah, they
Like